Double Tape is brought to you by Just for Men One Day Beard in brown color. Danilo Marques, 37, making him 1 year older than the 36-year-old Satoshi Ishii. You can see he's also a full 6 inches taller than Ishii. Reach advantage, as one would expect, belongs to Marques on both arms and legs as the taller fighter.
All right, here are the keys to victory for Marques. Got to get into boxing range, and his takedown defense has to be on point here against the Olympic gold medalist judoka Satoshi Ishii. And for Ishii, watch out for his knees and watch out for his takedown.
Andy Shepard, please.
The following is a showcase bout taking place in the heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's a judo specialist and stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. He weighed in officially at 240 1/4 pounds, and in 38 professional bouts has built a record of 25 victories, 12 defeats, and 1 draw. Fighting out of Zagreb, Croatia, Satoshi Ishii. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he is an MMA specialist and stands 6 feet 4 inches tall. He weighed in officially at 248 pounds and holds an MMA record of 14 wins and 5 losses. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, Danilo Marques. Your referee in charge, Mark Goddard.
Mark Goddard is equipped with our ref cam. Danilo Marques in the blue, Satoshi Ishii in the black and gray. Quick cleanup inside the smart cage, some spilled water perhaps.
Danilo, step back, please. Ready?
Heavyweight showcase underway. Ishii in the southpaw stance as we usually see from him. Danilo Marques, orthodox. Starts things off with a high kick. Dan Hardy, what are your thoughts on this matchup?
You know, the first thing that stands out to me is how reminiscent of the old school Gracie style of Marques, the way he's kind of edging into range with his chin up and that lead hand, very Hickson Gracie. Of course, he's going to be the one with the height and reach advantage, and he's going to try and bully Satoshi, who's trying to close him down with wild punches now, but I think ultimately Ishii's going to want to clinch him and get this fight to the floor and nullify that height advantage, but that will be easier said than done.
Marques not afraid to throw kicks, which sometimes people are reluctant to do against such a skilled grappler. Feels confident, probably he can get himself back to his feet if necessary.
Yeah, Marques is throwing the right strikes. Using a lot of kicks to keep Ishii on the outside, attacking the legs, attacking the body, attacking the head.
Ishii tried the long left hand to the body. Marques still doing a great job of keeping himself on the outside.
Ishii hasn't fought in mixed martial arts in 14 months, but that doesn't mean he hasn't been active. He's had 3 boxing and kickboxing matches in that same time period.
There's Nathan Kelly warming up backstage. Excited about the opportunity to compete in New York City. Irish fighter who will open our main card on ESPN. Stabbing kick there from the rear leg of Marques into the belly of Satoshi Ishii. He's landed it a few times now.
I mean, Satoshi hasn't been able to get on the inside and land any shots and counter those kicks, so Marques is just content to continue to attack with it. Oh. That was a nice kick to the body there, again by Marques. Now Ishii tries to attack the body with a kick of his own.
Or a combination for his efforts there. Danilo Marques with the slip and rip. You can hear the power on those kicks, even glancing off the guard of Satoshi Ishii. Marques getting fancy with the spinning kick. There's Gordon Ryan in the corner of Satoshi Ishii.
Be first, Ishii, be first.
Some call him the best grappler in the world. The evidence would suggest that's accurate. Now Ishii gets into a clinch here, but Marques is able to extricate himself from that controlled position against the cage. 90 seconds left in round one.
If Marques can keep up this pacing, he is doing a great job here in this fight.
Did a fantastic job of not conceding that takedown to Ishii and settling in on the ground. Scrambled back to his feet right away and countered.
Gotta be there.
Just into the red corner of Danilo Marques. Nice right hand.
Every single time he comes out, you need to control with the backhand. That's our objective. You frustrated him. He's got nothing to offer. Stop with those kicks now. Lower kicks now. Let's explode his body. 40 seconds.
Corner of Marques calling for some work to the body of Satoshi Ishii. And that kick right there has been his most successful weapon so far.
I've been very impressed with just the striking variety from Marques.
But because he's so big, people forget sometimes he was for a long time a light heavyweight. And I'm impressed with the way that even adding so much size, he's been able to keep some of this speed.
No question about it.
Final 10 seconds of round number one. Danilo Marques frustrating the efforts of Satoshi Ishii so far. Round two when we return.
Up or closed?
Mark Goddard did go to the corner of Danilo Marques during the break and warned him again to keep the lead hand closed. He's pawing with the lead hand, but Goddard wants to avoid eye pokes. Ishii coming in behind the combination there. Landed a right hand, but Marques is able to once again move out to distance.
Watch for Marques to try and time a knee coming as Ishii comes in.
There it
just
is,
like
right
that.
there.
His corner was telling him in the break that he's bringing his head down when he enters. You need to try and land this knee. And I was waiting for it to happen. As soon as I said it, he tried it.
Randy with some mind control on Danilo Marques here from cage side. Dan Hardy, do you have any predictions that we will eventually see inside of the smart kick?
You know, I think it's a really well-measured performance from Marques. He's utilizing his reach as much as he can. That short right hand in the first round won the round for me. It was the crispest punch. And this work to the body is really, really valuable. And as Randy said, Rafael Cordeiro in the corner, calling for those knees. I think that's going to be something that's very, very useful for him in this round if Ishii keeps dropping his head like that.
Yeah, I mean, Marques has the reach advantage, and you see Ishii trying to level change as he enters, and just a good shot to throw. And Marques just firing on all cylinders tonight, looking phenomenal.
Yeah, not having any of that clinch. He pushed Ishii away immediately and cleared the clinch.
Body work here from Danilo Marques. Going downstairs with his fist this time. He's putting in a lot of work on the midsection with the kicks. That time sends the push kick upstairs.
Now Ishii able to close that gap, has that underhook. Marques able to spin off the cage. And again, I think what's most impressive, as you alluded to, Sean, in round one is, yes, Marques is the bigger guy, but he also is the faster guy, just moving really well on his feet and throwing some very fast strikes that Ishii just does not know how to deal with.
And even when Ishii is able to close the distance and try and initiate a clinch, Marques is doing a great job keeping his eyes open. He's really seeing everything, not wearing any damage in any of these exchanges for the most part. Impressive work. I don't know if we've seen Danilo Marques look better. Ishii getting a little more emphatic with his efforts, trying to punch through the guard of Danilo Marques.
Yeah, had a little bit more pop on that left hand there. That's the other value of attacking the body. It really takes away your power, takes away your conditioning, your ability to breathe.
Good change in direction there from Danilo Marques. He felt Satoshi Ishii trying to push him into the cage. He went left, went right, went left again to get himself out.
Doing a nice job from that clinch, controlling Ishii's head, framing him out, changing directions, and escaping.
Amber Leibrock warming up backstage. She'll be one of our semifinal fighters coming up later, looking to earn an opportunity to fight for $1 million in an upcoming women's featherweight championship. Another clinch from Marques.
Marques does have to be careful. He continues to open up that hand. He's framing on that lead hand of Ishii, continuing to frame on the head as well.
Final minute of the second round. Ishii tries to go for the low single. Marques having nothing of it. And now Marques throws the overhand right. Overhand left from Ishii.
Yeah, that landed.
See the redness on the midsection of Satoshi Ishii. That has been Danilo Marques' favorite weapon, bringing his rear leg up into the midsection on that push kick.
Yeah, and what usually comes next are the high kicks, the head kicks, and that's what Ishii's going to have to watch out for now. Now that he's starting to drop those hands and get hurt by those body kicks.
There's another couple of good lefts from Satoshi Ishii. Trying to work his way into a clinch, but Danilo Marques will not engage in the chest-to-chest, hip-to-hip work in the final few seconds of round number 2. More heavyweight action when we return. Ishii in the gray, Danilo Marques in the blue. Randy, what does Satoshi Ishii need to do here in round 3 to win this fight?
Well, he's bobbing and weaving a little like Joe Frazier, trying to get into that pocket. He's got to let those hands go in that realm when he gets into that pocket, just like that, as he steps in. He might try and work the body from there as well. Got in deep on that one.
And he's shifting on his entries as well, Randy, so as he's throwing his punches, he's actually switching his stance. He's closing that gap that much quicker, which could be hard to get a timing on. So Ishii's finding a little bit more success because of it.
Dan Hardy, what do you think of this strategic decision here? Ishii clearly wants to get this fight to the ground. Does he feel he can get a finish on top?
You know, he's just struggling to keep Danilo Marques against the fence. This beautiful back and forth, the juking that he's doing, guiding his head as well. Ishii needs to invest a bit more in the body strikes, try and bring his hands down, because he is getting close with some of those hands over the top, but then he's level changing and you know, he's losing the position against the fence. Of course, Danilo Marques needs to change nothing. Rinse and repeat. He's done 2 solid rounds right now. Ishii has to do something different, but taking him down might not be the solution to the problem.
It does appear that Satoshi Ishii very much understands the assignment in round number 3. He has been the aggressor here. Throws a left hand up over the clinching hands of Danilo Marques there.
I'm surprised that once Ishii has been getting the clinch that he hasn't been able to create any motion. Obviously you have the cage there behind Marques, but he's not pulling him off the cage or at least attacking with any inside or outside trips.
I think to Dan's point, I mean, Ishii will land the left hand, it'll glance off the guard maybe, but then he just dives in chest to chest, even after some success in the striking game, stifling his own efforts potentially.
Marques is doing a great job of keeping his hips turned, using that overhook or that whizzer to keep Ishii off of him and not giving him that inside trip.
Nice off balance from Ishii. Tries to throw some strikes, but again, Danilo Marques has been very disciplined with his guard. There's a left hand again from Ishii. And now Marques tries to initiate the takedown.
I think a positive sign, though, for Ishii and his corner and his team is the fact that he has increased his volume. He's definitely going for it. He's showing way more energy expenditure here in round 3. He's looking for these big shots. He's looking for the clinch. He's trying to win this fight.
He's got 2 minutes or so left to make something happen here.
Little exchange of dirty boxing from Ishii and the tie clinch from Marques.
Ishii taking control here in round number 3. Does he have enough time to get a finish?
Now Ishii's letting him go. Plodding forward.
Gordon Ryan calling for a pinch headlock from Satoshi Ishii in the corner.
Stay busy, guys. Stay active. Don't hold, please.
Marques is doing a great job of nullifying Ishii's attack up against the cage.
Nice flurry there from Marques. Ishii more than willing to engage, and they'll swing away to this final bell. A few more seconds of the heavyweight showcase, and that'll do it.
After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 29-28 for your winner via unanimous decision, Danilo Marques.
Danilo, so it seemed to me like you found the right game plan and then you were able to stick to it all the way through the fight. Tell me what you expected and what the game plan was.
I did exactly what I trained to do, and I was expecting him to shoot more than he did. He got Gordon in his corner. He's training a lot. I'm a huge fan of Gordon. He's a beautiful jiu-jitsu. I love jiu-jitsu. I come from Maya, so everybody knows. Satoshi, thank you, brother. I respect you a lot. It was a good fight, and I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you, my family, my coach. I don't ever think of them, no.
So what's the thought for 2024? Of course, you want to be back in here. You want to be chasing the $1 million. How are you feeling after that performance?
This one was good, you know, because I planned and I did. I hope I will be here next year, and if I'm gonna run for $1 million again, I make a mistake in the last fight. No disrespect to Marcelo, he's a good fighter, but I did a wrong plan. Now I recover myself. I'll be here again, guys. Wait for me.
Congratulations, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, Danilo Marques.
Vai, Tiago, vai!